welcome to the channel. Welcome to 1213 Prescott Way. I am Sarah, and thank you so much for joining us. I am having some red beans and rice with a burger, a veggie burger, and onions, grilled onions, and cucumbers and celery. And today's the hubby's birthday. He has to work, so he's in there sleeping. It is so hot because I had the oven on. I baked him a cake, a pineapple cake from scratch. And then I made him the red beans and rice from scratch with Cajun sausage and rice. And of course, I'm just having the rice with the beans. So we will see. I'm hungry. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, don't be afraid to hit that like button and make any comments that you like. And don't forget to also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we post another video. I have to turn on the air. I am like hot. Whew. I don't know why it's so hot in here. Must be just hot and muggy. Let me see if I can remedy that by opening the window in here. It's probably just as hot and muggy out there. But anyway, you guys, let's try this food, at least before the hubby does. He's so tired. He went to go lay back down because we've been up early. And then, as you know, he had his show. It's cooled down already by opening the window. And since I don't eat and do, the sausage, I just went ahead and made my burger to go with the rice and beans. It's a Boca burger. Perfect with the beans and rice. So what did you guys do today? Mother's Day for your mother. Or your loved one who are mothers. When I woke up, because my mom is gone, I said, she's deceased, so I said, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Wish you were here. I remember when we'd be eating, and she'd have her plate and I'd have mine. Now, we're eating the same dish, and she'd be like, let me taste yours. I'm like, Ma, you have the same thing. She goes, yeah, but yours tastes better. But David was going to come on here for his birthday. But he's in the bed, tired. So, as you know, every 4 years, David's birthday, well, you don't know, but every 4 years his birthday falls on Mother's Day. So I told him, when it falls on his birthday, don't worry about Mother's Day. Because I'd rather, you know, celebrate his birthday. I sure can't wait to taste that cake. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I have an interview coming for you guys. I tried this morning, but I had technical difficulties. It was supposed to post for tomorrow, but it will have to be next week. I rescheduled. You're going to enjoy him. This young man has done a lot as an entertainer. I don't want to say too much because I want you guys to see the interview. Mm. Mm. You guys like the hairstyle? It was so hot. When we went out this morning, I had to put it in a ponytail. But with the humidity, I'm happy I did braid it. You know, I can totally feel the difference. It's like I forgot. It's been a year since I've had my hair braided. Like I said, I've been doing it all the time. At least 11 months out of the year, my hair is always in some kind of braids, twists, or something. And so when I did it and went outside, I could totally tell the difference. Air flowing through it. You know what I mean? Not hot. I'm already thinking about the next style. For our road trip. Mm. Was it perfect? David went to the store this morning while I was at another store because they're like catty corner. You know, like 2 minutes from each other. So he went to the other store to get some Clorox. He said it was $7.99 on the shelf. And this store is equivalent to like Smith's. It's King Foods. You know, they used to be one and they split off. But anyway, when he got to the counter, they have some kind of tax just at this store. I've never had this problem in any other store, but this is the second time he's been in there. Excuse me. And they charged, then after they finished with the tax, it was $9.99. I just want to say he politely left it there and went home and got our Clorox. And went, elsewhere to get it. I don't even know why people go in there. It's not like a fresh marketplace or anything. It's a regular old grocery store. That overcharges and don't sell a lot of things. They're not convenient. They are not convenient at all. You have to get David up. Instead of leaving an hour. Or I should say we have to leave it an hour. Are you up, David? If you guys, I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at or see my eyes shifting, but I'm looking at all of these boxes from the items that I bought when we moved to Branson, because I didn't know we'd stay here that long. So all the boxes, I just kept putting them in this closet in my office. I have boxes on the shelf, on the floor. We have put some in the garage, but when we put the dogs in there, when they're in there playing and doing their thing, Turk tore up one of the boxes, so I stopped putting them in there. I'm going to come back on later with David, because I know he's going to want to say Happy Mother's Day and get his birthday shout outs. Oh, not to mention, so we can eat that cake and let you guys know how delicious it is. I know it will be. I bought the wrong pineapples. I don't know why I thought they were crushed. So I just put them in my magic bowl and then crushed them. Worked out just fine. But you guys, I was so disappointed that I wasn't able to interview my interviewee. I was so excited. But I do have it down. What happened was my laptop said Zoom wasn't responding. And I always panic because I like things to happen methodically, And when it said that, I said, okay, I'm just going to use my phone. But I don't care what they say. Your phone doesn't have the same functions on it that your computer would if you pull up a certain app. You know what I mean? I should have thought of that before to do a test. Well, that actually had nothing to do with it. It was the fact that my laptop wasn't responding. The app wasn't responding on my laptop at the time when it was time to go on. So Next time I'm just going to pull it up even sooner. You know what I mean? You guys, that was very good. Delicious. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me while I was chowing down. And now I just have to touch myself up so that we can get out of here in about 45 minutes. So I have time to watch a Love Boat episode. Yes, I love the Love Boat. I've been like, gosh. Oh my gosh. I know I mentioned the Love Boat before, but that's when I was first starting to watch it. I've watched so many episodes since then. Love it. I guess because it reminds me of my mom and I and my little brother. Excuse me, when we used to live in Rancho Cordova, which is a suburb of Sacramento. Excuse me, as a teenager, and so we would be, all three of us would be in the living room watching. It's so funny, we all had our certain shows that we watched together. Love Boat, Fantasy Island, what else? The Twilight Zone, Outer Limits. And we'd either watch it in my mom's room or in the living room, depending wherever she was watching it. We'd all jump on her bed. We'd both jump on the bed and watch it with her. Yes, us as teenagers. I would be from 15, 16, 17, and 18. And my brother, because that's when we moved to Sacramento after my parents divorced. They divorced when I was 14. So then my mom wanted us to finish out the school year. So I finished out my 9th grade year in Vegas. And then she moved my little brother and I, since we were the minors at the time, she moved us to Sacramento, Rancho Cordova. And so we would watch the shows in her bedroom. And like I said, or downstairs, we'd go downstairs wherever she was sitting, watching it. And so watching it now, it's like that's from 76 to 78, I believe, to 84, something like that. But oh my gosh, it just reminds me of her, and just us having a good time, just watching it and talking and laughing and, so do you guys have any favorite shows that you watch with your parents or that you might still watch with them? Because my dad and I, when he would come over, when I became an adult and I moved back to, if you see me keep doing this, it's because my laptop keep going down and I don't want my ring to shut off. Haven't figured that out yet, how to keep it on, because sometimes it stays on and sometimes it doesn't. But when I moved back to Vegas when I was 22, my dad would come over every Saturday and we would go bowling. And then we'd go to Carl's Jr.'s because he knew I loved the Western Bacon Cheeseburger. And then we would go back to my house and then we'd watch a movie. Because I had all kinds of VHSs and, all the movie channels and stuff like that. So we'd always go sit down and then watch a movie. Or sometimes we didn't even go bowling. He would just come over. He's deceased too, as a matter of fact. And he would come over and I would cook. Because I had my son, he was 2 at the time when I first moved back to Vegas. Michael was 2. And then I would cook for them. And we would watch a movie at home. Either way, we always watched a movie at my house. So that was fun. Just great memories. Just keep memories no matter what with your family. It's always nice to reminisce and think about your childhood and, things like that. Or the fun times, just think of fun times. That's what I like to do. So I think that's why so I say all that to say, I think that's why I'm obsessed with the Love Boat. Because it reminds me of those times, that we were real close to my mom and family, just watching it as a family together. And now, my brother that I'm talking about, Bob Joe, or Robert, you'll probably get mad because I'm calling him by his nickname, because that's what we called you, Bobby Joe, for Robert Joseph, his, first and middle name. But his name, Rob That's what everyone now calls them. But it just reminds me of that because now we're in our 50s and we're older, and you know, we're not, of course, going to be sitting up watching the same thing anymore. But it's great to reminisce. I know I'm rambling. So that means it's a sign for me to get off of here. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day again. And I will talk to you soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when we post another video. So we love you. Peace. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to David. Happy birthday to him. And many more.
Hey, my babe made this right here for me. Pineapple cake, and I love pineapple. It's got all kind of nice ingredients to it.
Let me see.
Let me cover that back up.
Looks all nice and tender. Well, he didn't do a great job cutting.
I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did. Move, Turk.
Move, Turk. Back up.
Is it good? Is it moist?
Yes.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey. What are you going to tell the people?
He likes it. But my name's not Mikey.
He likes it. Hey, Davey.